All right, guys, switching gears for this week's Keep Reinventing segment, brought to you by HP, we're taking a look into conversational artificial intelligence. According to one recent survey, about 54% of people actually expect AI to help businesses get better at doing what they should be doing, customer service, and that's in the next 3 years. Well, AI solutions startup Pipestream is looking to meet that demand. The company just raised $15 million to its goal, and Evan Kohn is the Chief Business Officer at Pipestream, who joins us now. Evan, great to have you, and congrats on all the success so far.
Oh, thanks so much. We're excited to expand our work with customers in the space and really digitally transform the way they're engaging with their consumers. There's been overwhelming demand for conversational AI, really because when you think about consumers calling a call center, it actually costs a big company $15, oftentimes more than that, to answer basic questions like password resets or submitting an insurance claim. So with conversational AI, they can achieve that at really a tenth of the cost. So that's a 90% reduction, and really at the same performance level, if not better. So our customers are most excited about that, and we're eager to expand use across telecom, financial services, insurance, healthcare, travel and hospitality.
A lot of the end users that are being touched, they're sitting on the phone lines for long periods of time, perhaps. They're engaging with what they think is a chatbot. How is this different between chatbots and conversational AI?
Sure, we see chatbots as a bit more primitive. Over the last 2 years, there's been a big rush by large companies to have a chatbot. Many of them were single task in their focus and in the scope of their automation. So we see conversational AI as really the next evolution of that brings more robust technology to the forefront and allow end users to engage with automation that really delivers utility. It gets them to resolution.
And I should be clear, because we're seeing some of the conversations that take place here. A lot of this is migrated to social anyway, just with the way that these insurers, that these businesses really interact with some of the clients, the insured that they really correspond with. And it is through digital presence, it is through social. Nobody's calling up on the phone, or at least hopefully not anymore. Where do you see that mix falling right now?
Sure, well, you see a lot of people engaging with their friends, with their family, with colleagues through texting, and there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to do that with a large business as well, especially to resolve customer service issues. So you've certainly seen a lot of more basic chatbots deployed over the years on social media platforms. But that requires a consumer to kind of air out their dirty laundry. So at Pipestream, our focus has been to keep those conversations private with secure data, especially around transactional topics, such as transferring funds between bank accounts or, again, submitting a claim. So at Pipestream, we built our own messaging infrastructure, a business-to-consumer messaging carrier. It's patented. It's the only one purpose-built for business-to-consumer communications. And that's why we're working with companies like Shell, Sling TV, Google, Brown & Brown Insurance, so that their chief security officers, their chief information officers can trust that their sensitive data is secure.
Yeah, you've got a great slew of customers here that we're showing on screen, and customer service is so crucial to a relationship between the business, right, and the end consumer. I'm thinking about our own experiences every day with these baby bots. How do we, as the end customer, know if we're dealing with a primitive chatbot and a more conversational one? How does conversation improve customer experience?
Sure. Well, user experience and conversational design is really key there. And why we think 2019 is really going to be an inflection point for conversational AI, where it makes sense not only for businesses but for consumers, is that it can deliver real utility at the end of the day with transactional automation. Again, freeing a business from not having to spend $15 on basic calls.
I guess I just mean in the experience itself. So, if I am the end consumer, how do I know when I'm dealing with a more evolved AI customer service bot versus one of the primitive, as you said, chatbots?
Absolutely. Well, at least one of our best practices at Pipestream is to be upfront with the end user that they're interacting with automation. It's important to set the right scope and expectations. So if you just ask, how can I help you? Then a user will ask questions like what's the meaning of life or what toppings should I get on my pizza tonight. So with our customers, we would typically deploy a solution that says, I'm designed to help you with the following, and I am automation. And if they pose a question outside of what it's been designed to achieve, then it can escalate to a live agent.
Well, one of the things that we've heard from one of your very customers in Google is Google Duplex, and how that's just going to be somebody being able to make use of AI to plan their appointments, to make some of these calls that, look, they don't want to spend time on the phone with, they don't want to spend time either texting something. So how far are we away from really just a bunch of conversational AI engines talking to each other and then letting us know what the outcome is?
Well, there's going to be a lot of evolution in the years ahead, and I think that's really evidenced by across the board consumers and demographics, urban and rural, different income levels, are really adopting automated messaging solutions that big businesses are deploying. And don't take our word, to check our own bias, we commissioned a survey with Taluna that found with 500 plus respondents that they prefer this type of automated messaging because it's private, it's fast with instant responses, and it can handle multiple topics as well. So we've seen preferences particularly around customer service, and as you mentioned, Hope, belief that AI will really improve customer service in the next 3 years.
Sooner the better. Evan, thank you so much for joining us here today. Evan Kohn is the Chief Business Officer at Pipestream. Thank you so much for joining us.